exercise ball is a delightful way to work out the entire body, including stretching, warm-ups, aerobics, strengthening, toning, balance, and coordination. It has been used in physical therapy centers with great success and is very safe when used properly. Jean Goulet has used these exercises with physical therapy patients as well as with athletes, martial arts students, and people who just want an enjoyable way to exercise. Instructions will be given for all levels of ability. Please remember to loosen up both before and after your exercise session, using the exercises shown at the beginning of this video or with Jean's Stretching Your Whole Body video. Jean's daughter Tabitha will help to demonstrate the exercises.
Hi, my name is Jean Klein, and this is my daughter Tabitha.
Hi.
We'll begin sitting on the ball. Make sure that the ball you use forms a 90-degree angle at the hip and also at the knee, or the hips could be just slightly higher than 90 degrees, but you don't want to have a ball that brings your knees up too high. We're going to start with placing the feet out in front of you, away from the ball, so you don't want to hold on this way, but you want the feet out in front. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Put the hands right on the thighs, right by the knees, and we're just going to start with some real light bouncing, just getting used to being on the ball. Make sure that as you're bouncing, your feet don't come up at all, so you want to be planted into the floor. Let your shoulders relax, and let the bouncing of the ball keep the body upright. Make sure the feet are out in front of you and not out to the side. This will throw you off balance sometimes if you're way out here. So the feet have to be right out in front. Okay, now we're going to stop bouncing, and we're going to start with a little bit of pelvic mobility. So you're going to rock back, and then you're going to rock forward. Okay, and just keep going back and forth with that. Now make sure that you're holding, keep going Tabitha, you're holding the body erect as you're moving from the pelvic area. Right, good. Keep going. This is a nice way to just loosen up the lumbar spine, rocking forward and back. Try not to round forward like this when you're coming forward, but try to keep your body upright. Okay, now we're going to go to the side. So you're going to come over to this side, bring the hip over to this side, and then over to this side. Left and right. Again, trying to keep the body upright, and it's just, the movement is just coming from the hips. Now we'll make circles. Come forward, around. Now when you're making the circles, try to keep the knees right above the ankles. Try not to let the knees go all over the place, moving in and out like this, but try to keep them right above the ankles and really have the motion coming again from the hips. They're going to move a little bit, but just try not to exaggerate that. And go the other way. And come back into the middle and settle down in the middle. Just bounce a little bit, just to right yourself. And now we're going to stop bouncing. Another exercise, starting in that same position and walking out. You're going to stay here in this position and then just try to shift the weight over into one leg and lift the other one up off the ball. Just a couple of inches off the ball so that the back doesn't arch here, but the back stays flat and the stomach is tight. And then lower it. Bring the other leg up. And down. This is very challenging. and walk back. The next exercise I'm going to do, again, we're going to roll out into that same position. I'll just describe it before I do it. You want to have your feet on the ball, and you're just going to move your body over to the side about an inch, and then come back into the center, and then move it over to the other side about an inch. You want to make sure that the back is not tilting as you're moving side to side, but that you're just gliding over the ball a little bit, and then coming back, and then gliding over the other way. So let's try that. We'll try 10 times. Coming over the ball, walking yourself out. Now remember, you can do it from here, or you can go out further. In this position, bring the ball over to one side, just about an inch, and bring it back into the center, and then the other side, and center. That's one. And now side, front, side, and center. Here's the third one. And now 4. Go to the right, the center, the left, and center. Right, center, left, center. Make sure the back doesn't sag when you're doing this. And make sure that you're controlling the ball. Always going back to the center. And this is 8. And left. 9. Left. And 10. And then you can slowly walk yourself back. And take a break. It's a very challenging exercise. We're going straight out, walking all the way out to here. And now in this position, you're going to bring your knees straight in towards your chest and then out. Bend them in and out. Make sure that when you're going out, you're not coming out like this and letting the back sag, but you're coming in and keeping the stomach muscles tight. 6, 7, 8, 10. And then come on back. Come out over the ball the same way. Come all the way out as far as you can, comfortably, where you have control of the ball. Bring the knees towards the left and then to the right. That's 1. Here's 2. And right side. 3. And right. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. And come on down. Start with the body scan. Lie flat on your back, everything relaxed, and just notice how your body contacts the floor. Are your shoulders or your lower back touching the floor? What you want to do is get as relaxed as you can and just get a general idea of how your body contacts the floor. Then you're going to get onto the foam roll. When you're lying down on the foam roll, just notice how the head is positioned. If your head is too far up, like was shown, you're going to place a towel or a pillow underneath the base of the skull so that you're in a more neutral position. Once you're in that position, you should feel a little bit more relaxed. You don't want to have too much tension in the neck. Try to lengthen your body so that you have as much of your spine on the foam roll as is possible. Once you have that position, you're going to roll side to side. staying on the foam roll. You can keep your hands right in the abdominal area to maintain that brace. Make sure that you don't let go of the abdominal muscles. You want to just rock gently side to side, relaxing the upper body and letting your arms drop down towards the sides. Imagine that your spine is glued to the foam roll so that you're staying on the roll. As the roll moves, you're moving with it. Then you can start to reach. As you roll to the left, reach down with the left hand. As you roll to the right, reach down with the right hand. And then make those reaches into circles. Start to circle the arms as you do this. And then you can switch directions of the circles that you're making. This helps to loosen up the shoulders, and it also strengthens the abdominal muscles because as you're moving side to side, you're bracing to stay on the foam roll. Make sure that you don't tense up the neck. We have a tendency to tense up the neck sometimes as you're moving the upper body or as you're bracing. The other thing is to make sure that you're not holding your breath. Try to breathe comfortably as you go back and forth. If that's too much on your shoulders to have your arms down, you can place your hands on the tops of your thighs and do the same motion. Some people don't have enough range of motion, and when their arms are down that low, it puts a little too much strain on the shoulders. If you're one of those people, then you can start up here. This may be a little harder to balance because now you have a little less contact on the floor. This next exercise is like rope climbing. You're going to start with your palms facing each other and your arms are vertical, and you're just going to roll on the foam roll, and this time as you're rolling, you're going to reach up. As you roll to the left, you reach with the right arm. As you roll towards the right, you reach up with the left arm, and just go back and forth. Stop in the middle and reach up with both hands and then down. As you reach up, lengthen the arms, turn the thumbs down towards the toes, and as you relax them, pull them back. So reach up, turn the thumbs down towards the toes, and then relax them and turn the thumbs up. And then go back to your rope climbing, where you're moving on the foam roll, side to side. Don't go too far, because if you go too far in this one, you can fall right off your foam rolls. You want to make sure that you're still maintaining that abdominal brace as you're going back and forth.